Hey there, beautiful souls. Stick around to the end. I've got a surprise free gift that'll make your December a lot more exciting. You don't want to miss it. Welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're new, welcome for the first time. And if you're returning, welcome back to the family. 2025 has been a wild cosmic ride. Lessons, breakthroughs, maybe even a few breakdowns. December's astrology ties it all together in ways that might just surprise you. Now, before we dive deeper, take a second to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and really helps the channel grow. While December might have a rough and confusing start, the vibes turn around as you prepare to wrap up the year. An incredibly strong connection with your inner compass guides you, and you're feeling ready to tackle any obstacle along the way. You'll end 2025 feeling strong and truly determined to make 2026 your best year yet. December 4th's full moon in Gemini spells big changes and redirections that might seem annoying, but in the long run, you'll see why they're needed. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces will feel this the most intensely and will need to manage stress wisely. December 10th, Neptune stations direct, which can bring a shift in how we perceive dreams, illusions, and our spiritual path, potentially leading to a clearer sense of reality. When Mars enters its home sign of Capricorn on December 15th, it brings a powerful surge of energy, discipline, and ambition, making it a great time for focused work and long-term goals. The winter solstice in the northern hemisphere begins when the sun enters Capricorn on December 21st, shifting the focus to structure, responsibility, and long-term planning. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this one is for you. And finally, on Christmas Eve, December 24th, Venus in Capricorn brings a more grounded and practical approach to love, relationships, and finances. All right, hang tight, my friends, because your tarot reading is just ahead. Let's see how these December energies are playing out for you personally. Okay, beautiful souls, this is a reading for Aquarius. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I'll be giving away a free gift this month, and I'm going to talk about that more at the end of the reading, all right? Because I know some of you are just here to really hear the tarot messages. Now, as always, please remember that these are general intuitive tarot readings, which means not all messages resonate for everybody, so just take what resonates with you and for you and leave the rest for somebody else. And I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and I've asked for blessings from the angels, from your spirit guides, and from the universe. So basically, all that's left is to see what messages are ready to come through for you today. All right, Aquarius, this is incredible energy that you have on the table here. I just have to say that I am so happy for you in this month because your overarching energy is the Star card. Things are definitely aligning. The stars are aligning for you, and boy, oh boy, is there ever some fabulous optimistic energy here. It's like what you've been hoping, what you've been dreaming, it's all coming to you in this month of December. And you start off that first week with the Sun card, which is one of the most positive. These two cards together, like these two are, oh, and look, you have beautiful Six of Wands energy behind there, so victory. But these two cards right here, like, you know, if no other card came out on this in the deck, like, who cares? Because you have the Sun and the Star card together, right? So you have some it's like this is an extraordinary month. I will say that again. It is an extraordinary month for you, Aquarius. And it's like everything is aligning, everything is shining brightly, and this is victory beyond belief. If you are planning anything, if you're trying to do something strategically, yeah, go for it, because it is going to come out for you in spades. I just have to say that you are starting off that week that month wonderfully with the Sun card. Then you get into the Six of Pentacles, then you get into the Queen of Wands, and you finish out the month with that Seven of Wands. So some great energy here of two major arcana, a little bit of the Earth Pentacles suit, and then you have this inspirational fire suit of Wands here on the table. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Extraordinary time for you, Aquarius. And as I said, with this Star card, the universe is like aligning to bring you a string of successes. That's what I said. If you had strategic moves or something that you're trying to plan out, then go for it, because the universe says success, success, success. And even maybe some delightful surprises is what I'm feeling a little bit off that Sun card as well. It really is a stellar period. Cannot say that any other way, okay? Because you're going to find yourself really excelling in probably any aspect of your life. I mean, that's what this Six of Pentacles is. The Six of Pentacles, it comes because you just have this incredible balance, that you have this ability to just, you're very successful. That is the card of success, and it's shown in Pentacles in terms of energy, money, cash, resources, what have you. And so, you know, you have more than enough. That's what the Six of Pentacles says. But it also is a herald of being able to excel in every aspect of your life, from wherever it's career achievements to even your personal relationships. So any way you look at it in any area of your life, you're going to be excelling this month. All right. Now, I do want to talk about the professional life, because you have a moment of sun. Literally, you have a moment of sun here. Okay, you do have that. So if you are, retired and you don't actually have a job, it doesn't mean that your professional life is not going to experience this. Your projects, your home projects, your plans, your little things, your tasks that you do, you probably have a whole bunch of things on a back burner that you've had for a long time, Aquarius. Now is the time for you to get going on that, and so you will certainly have that moment in the sun. Okay, now for those that do have a professional life, bonus, you get the moment of sun. Okay, now I do have to say that, all of those innovative ideas that, maybe for some of you, Aquarius, you always get tons of ideas. You get ideas, and maybe you just don't implement them. But I have to say, even the ones that you thought yourself were too bold, okay, where other people just wouldn't even consider them, you come up with ideas, but even some are too bold for you. So those ones that were too bold for you, or you thought were impractical, will actually become your secret weapon this month. All right, I feel that very strongly for you. Okay, so if you are in a position where you have maybe I don't know, maybe you're in a management position here, okay, and I'm gonna say that with this Six of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands, I'm also feeling it off of that. I feel like they start to see you not just like this diligent worker, but as somebody who's quite influential. The Queen of Wands is quite influential, and Six of Pentacles gives you that as well. But I feel like you're this influential leader, and but what the great part is that you have this knack for unconventional thinking, which is amazing. All right, so this is a fabulous combination. As I said to you, stellar month here. Your determination, you combine that with maybe some creativity. I feel like you're going to have this restless drive, or not even restless, let's say relentless drive is more likely the case, to bring those bold ideas to life. Okay, and they'll get recognized, and I feel like they'll get celebrated, because somewhere between the sun and the star, it's going to shine a light on these ideas. Wow, I have to say, nothing but positive recognition here for you, and a rush of energy, because the sun is huge energy, so are the stars, huge energy for you this month. And I would say that this is a very exciting time in your life. Feeling like you have limitless potential, my friends. All right. Now, as we end up in the end of the month with this 7 of Wands, you're riding this wave. Okay, you're riding a wave of what I want to say personal and professional triumphs. Feeling very confident, filled with confidence and optimism for the coming year, and really you're taking the time to revel in and give yourself a big pat on the back for well-earned success, because you know what, you deserve it, and you deserve every bit of it, Aquarius. So let's get into your clarifiers. I love this energy for you. Let's get into that. Tell me about this Sun card. Tell me a bit more about this positive, warm, beautiful energy, this light that's shining down on the successes and the recognition that is going to come for Aquarius in the month of December. Whoops, something. Where the heck did it go? Something just flew. Oh, Queen of Wands just flew, hit me in the face. Flew up, hit me in the face, and landed. That's how much energy is in that Queen of Wands card. Oh my gosh, oh my golly, oh my goodness. So much beautiful energy in that Queen of Wands. Now you have the Queen of Wands on this table twice, right? So, what did I say to you? I said to you that I feel like very much like you are in this period of, well, it's certainly another sign of shining brightly, because the Queen of Wands does shine brightly. That is who she is. She's a mover, a shaker, a doer. She gets her hands in everything, and she shines brightly, and she doesn't really care who thinks what of her, right? So, this is, shining brightly under the Sun card, which is shining brightly, okay? And the fact that you have this card twice is amazing, because I just, as I said, it's like you're this amazing, great leader, or you have these leadership abilities, and you're going to use them in an unconventional way. So I love this for you. Okay, let's continue to clarify. You got the Empress card. The Empress card says growth. It says abundance. It says, she's success. Really, the Empress card is so much success. Not in this deck so much, but in this deck, right? In this Rider-Waite deck. When you see the Empress, let's see if I can find that card for you easily and quickly. But usually that Empress is, she's covered in pomegranates on her dress, and she's sitting in a field of wheat, which are both symbols and signs of abundance. Of course, I can't find her when I need her, but I want to show her to you. Give me a second, see if I can find her quickly or not. But anyway, it's very different from the one that we're looking at here, because this one here, there it is. This one here that's being highlighted here, yes, you still see what's really depicted in this one is her heart-shaped shield. She is Mother Nature, and she is the protector of the earth. So this is you in your loving nature, in your Venus energy of abundance and growth. All right. So I just wanted to show you that so we can get back to the rest of what's going on here. But I feel like for you, this Empress is, a symbol of you being able to like be in this new abundance, whatever that could be for you, even if it's abundance of ideas. All right, let's continue to clarify that Sun card. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. All right, so what is the wheel? The wheel's fate, the wheel's destiny, the wheel's luck. I'm going to say for you, the wheel is your time of being up, because sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down, but the wheel is telling you that you're certainly up in this month. I mean, you couldn't have all these other cards on the table and be in a down, time. You have the Star, you have the Sun, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands twice, the Empress, and now you have this Wheel of Fortune that says this is your time. Your time. This is your time, my friends. Absolutely. All right. So as I said, you might be getting recognition with that Seven of Pentacles. You might be getting positive recognition. You're getting a rush of energy, of ideas. You're sharing them with people. Those, innovative ideas that, you're saying, well, I'm going to try them now. And also, as I said, I think for some of you, management's going to start to really see you as this leader, and this might be very profitable for you from a financial perspective, because the Six of Pentacles is just that. It's the card of saying, I have enough. I have enough to decide what I give and what I receive. Let's clarify that Six of Pentacles, please, for Aquarius. Tell me about that Six of Pentacles. What do you got for me for the Aquarius? Making great decisions, absolutely, with this Two of Swords, my friends. The Six of Pentacles is the card of, the Two of, what am I saying? The Two of Swords is the card of decision making. And for the most part, again, normally in this deck, it's a blindfolded character who is, can't see the island that's behind them and doesn't know where to go, left or right. But in this deck, there is no blindfold, and you're standing up on the rock going, okay, give me the ideas, because I'm going to make the decision. Yes, no, yes, 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 no, no, yes, no, yes. Easily, very easily being able to make those decisions in this month, because you are quite balanced. All right, let's continue to clarify. Chariot, moving forward with speed. In fact, again, loving this Chariot in this deck, in this clarifier deck, because you're flying over the earth, you're flying high, which means the forward movement, the determination that you have to do this and in this month is going to feel free. When we're flying through the sky, it's effortless. It's not like the chariot wheels are bouncing on the ground. Even though you're moving quickly, the chariot wheels are probably hitting some bumps, right? So it makes it a little bit bumpy, but nonetheless, you're moving with speed. But in this one, you're flying so easily over this, right? Over the sky, over the oceans, over the earth, and just really flying beautifully here with this chariot here. Okay, let's continue to clarify. One more clarifier for the Six of Pentacles. You're very determined to make good on some financial situations here is also what I'm feeling for somebody. I don't know who that message is for, but you have the Ten of Pentacles here as your third clarifier. So, I get that message now that the card comes out, in the sense that making good on these financial things is what's going to set you up for the future. You want to make that solid and stable, in the sense that you're shearing up your legacy, so to speak, for whoever you're going to be leaving it for, whatever your future will be. All right, moving into the Queen of Wands. As I said, you're this mover, shaker, doer, manifesting all of these incredible, bold ideas, and now actually saying maybe now is the time to implement them, determined to put some creativity there, and just driving home those ideas into something that is materializing it, if you will. So let us clarify that Queen of Wands. Three of Wands, another wand under a wand, saying you are energized with inspiration and you're opening up to something expansive here. Being able to say, let me take some actions and let me see what comes of that. Oh, and then taking those results and taking more actions and seeing what comes of that, right? This is for you really a fresh start, because you also had the Fool card pop out. And so the fresh start is that carrying no baggage, saying, let me just try this. Let me take a leap here. Leap of faith is what this character is doing. Ready to go out there, not a care in the world, saying, let's give it a shot. Let's try. Let's implement these things. Can't hurt. We'll see where we go from there, right? Pretty much is where you're coming from in that third week. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands that's come out again. So you have the Seven of Wands going into the Seven of Wands. So what did I say to you? You were feeling confident? Yeah, confidence galore is what you have right here, my friends, because you're just riding some kind of wave. I don't know what that wave is, but as I said, it could be professional triumphs. It could be personal triumphs. You could have restored relationships. You could have healed relationships for some of you. But you're filled with this optimism for the coming year. And you're saying, okay, now that I've actually taken steps, I've done some stuff, I'm not afraid anymore. Let me see what I can build, right? That's standing there in your power, showing people what you're made of. That's Seven of Wands. And that gets clarified by the Two of Cups, which says the relationships that you have get improved upon. Right now, there could be new relationships that you're forging in the end of the month, because they also help you to get these ideas implemented and these things implemented. All right. But man, oh man, you have the Ace of Wands, feeling like there is a spark, right? Wands, as I said, is the suit of fire. So I don't know if I said that in this reading or not, but certainly I'm saying it now. Wands is the suit of fire, and everything starts from the spark, right? And that's what this Ace of Wands is. It's the spark that lights the passion within you, okay? And you end it with the Judgment card, feeling like, oh, like you're ready to lift up into the heavens, and this feeling of the phoenix rising from the ashes. All right, Aquarius, let's get you a message from the Oracle. Sorry, these cards are quite big, so they take some. You have the card called Hope, and I think you have more than hope in this month, but I will still show it to you and I will still read it to you. Give me a second. I hope I haven't lost focus there on my table. Give me a second. Let's see what the book has to say. Okay. When things go wrong, we often cling to cold facts rather than embrace hope, for fear of humiliation and disappointment. But as the saying goes, where the world says give up, when the world says give up hope, no, sorry, let me read this again. Apologies because my light here is not great. All right. When things go wrong, we often cling to cold facts rather than embrace hope, for fear of humiliation and disappointment. But as the saying goes, when the world says give up, hope whispers try one more time. Hope is one of the most powerful human emotions and awakens courage, strength, and inspiration. No matter the hardships, when life's burdens are hard to bear, she gives us new perspective. The presence of this card may well be saying, keep on going and don't give up. Yeah, that's it. Keep on going and don't give up, my friends. Really beautiful card there, beautiful energy, but I don't think you're going to give up. You are certainly going to keep going because you're feeling so great in this month and you're seeing the results of that you are just going to keep putting those ideas out there, Aquarius. All right, so my lovely ones, that's it for this reading. Now, if you stayed with me all the way to the end, here's the special gift I mentioned at the start of this video. As a way to say thank you from me to you, here is your gift. This is my gift to you for this holiday season. Okay? And this is to anybody who's new or anybody who's ever been to this channel, you know, whether you, for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, your for your views, okay? Anybody can take advantage of this special gift. My way of saying thank you, I am offering you a free 30-minute personal tarot reading. Let me say that again, free 30-minute personal tarot reading. All right? Absolutely free. No money involved whatsoever. Now, let me tell you how it's going to work. It's going to work from December 1st to the 23rd only. And it will be on a first come, first serve basis. That's just because my calendar is going to have limited space. So whoever comes in and takes up the space in my calendar first and foremost, well, they're going to get priority, obviously. And I would tell you that also if I get an overwhelming response and, you know, I get lots of people who want free readings, well, then I'll probably have to spill it over into January and I'll figure out how all that works after. But I'm, you know, happy to give you your reading if you want one. Now, to claim your free reading, to claim this prize, there is a link in the description box and it'll be a link to my email. And you can reach out to me to tell me that you're interested in this. And it's also a way for you to tell me what your preferred topic is so that we, you know, don't waste our time in the 30 minutes because 30 minutes is, you know, goes by quite quickly. And it will also be a way for me to reach out to you to schedule time with you because we might be in different time zones. And I will send you your private Zoom link because that's how we'll do these readings together. I truly hope to connect with you one-on-one, but if not, I'll see you again here very soon. Until then, as always, I'm wishing you divine light and love.